which is allow INEC to be under the judiciary, or we need a world police to police us.
Okay.
Because the activities of our politicians is becoming unbearable. But what is really exciting is hello, a very good morning to you all. I am trying to go around some difficult surrounding in my studio here, and it's really not funny. But I hope I will be able to make some little excite your morning, because this is what we do best. We are here to make your day or keep you abreast with what is going on in the country. Well, I'm going to go back to what I'm trying to see to get my people in the show. So it is a little difficult for me. So if you guys will bear with me while I'm running between some technical issues, and because sometimes my staff, they know how to come to the office late, and then they start to inconvenience me. Well, this is what we do best. I am here, and it's state of the nation. We couldn't have you the morning news this morning. Hopefully they will have a way to bring it back to you when I am no more here. But I'm going to do this quickly with you. It's state of the nation, and no topic can be more interesting than where we are now, where the President of the United States made an open declaration that the genocide taking place in Nigeria is unacceptable. And if the Nigerian government doesn't do the needful, the American government will act in the sense that they're going to come in and wipe out the terrorists, the bandits, so-called disturbing our nation. This has really attracted a lot of misfeeling, and I can understand that. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and for America to say they are coming to do what, it is kind of confusing. So, and I'm going to just try and keep my phone on silent, because it's not the time. They're not supposed to be here now. And the American government has made it clear, and controversy where Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Who dare have the American government come and tell us what is what? And I'm having a lot of confusion and a lot of feelings, and it's like we're having some issues here. And for me, because of my current research and work, I am differing from many Nigerians on this issue, and I want to make my position clear this morning. And hopefully many of you that watch the show will have one or two things to say at the end, but that will be it. But let me make this something very absolutely clear. The Nigerian government over the years has failed to address the issue of insecurity. That somebody is being kidnapped or killed is nothing. It's nothing. And if it takes the American government, Donald Trump, to make a statement, and we are not talking about it, thanks to Donald Trump. I never liked Donald Trump. I don't follow Donald Trump, but man, you're my hero now. Because you made them, I think you are just about to fight for the oppressed. But Donald Trump, the oppressed in Nigeria, ain't the Christians. They are not the Muslims. Because in Nigeria, there is no Christian, there's no Muslim. We don't have them. We only have the rich and the poor. And unfortunately, that's been my position, and it will remain my position for a very long time. There is no Christian, no Muslims in Nigeria. We have the rich and the poor. And this is why I say so. The North, where you say they are the people killing the Southerners, because that is the language to use, that the Muslims are killing the Christians. That's not true. They kill more Muslims than even the Christians. So I don't understand why somebody say, oh, it's Muslim killing Christians, no, or Christians are the one killing Muslims. No. There is a vicious cycle around the country, and it is really sad. And the thing I want to say is that what is going on in my country, Donald Trump, is a case of economic desperation. It's not a holy war. And this is what I've been preaching on my show for over 2 years now. I have always made it clear that the economic situation of Nigeria is unacceptable. And that is bringing in a lot of things. Now, and you see, I'm going to try and follow this slowly. So my message to Donald Trump is, please, we need your help. But your help is not to come and maybe kill some people. Those rats, they eventually need some treatment. But the Boko Haram or all those people, they need some treatment. They need to be treated because the way they come into communities and take over the land is really unacceptable. So yes, there is going to be need for a serious military intervention at some point in time. But sir, that ain't going to solve the problem. Because these Boko Haram are no more, if it's no more a fight of some few people, it's now an ideological issue. And why is this ideology working fast? Boko Haram, as you know, his book is harmful. That's what they keep selling to some people. So a lot of people in the north are not going to school. So they're going to be recruited into those who said book is a harm. Boko Haram. Unfortunately. But I don't want to go into them because maybe if you listen to them, the so-called Boko Haram, so you might want to know what they are talking about. I don't really understand it. But that is not my concern about that country called Nigeria, sir. The economic disparity between the rich and the poor is unacceptable. Now, if it is a case where some people work hard and they earn the money, and some are not working and they are suffering, that is okay. But the sad news is treasury looting in Nigeria is now the weapon of mass destruction. Let me repeat that. The looting of the treasury is the weapon of mass destruction. It's the true problem. Now, only few people who are in government, they are entitled to all the money. They have all the cash. Whereas the rest are dying. Donald Trump, the death in Nigeria, yes, Boko Haram must have killed some thousand. But hunger or famine has killed millions of Nigerians needlessly because of the activities of the politicians. Let me put it this way. Looting the treasury caused hunger and death in numbers. And I cannot explain that. I keep wondering, I know Nigerians are going to come out and say, oh, come on, we are a sovereign nation. How dare America come and do this? Look at your mouth. I made a comment on the show. That was the day I talked about the independence of the Electoral Commission. And I said only two solutions is going to do this. Either we're going to have a drastic reform of the INEC, where the judiciary will constitute a government of its own, and INEC is under the judiciary, meaning they don't answer to the presidency, they don't answer to the House of Rep. They are an independent. The judges, they don't answer to you. They are there. They do the job of the nation. It doesn't make them to be stupid. So, and they should not be paid from the executive post. Let them have their own wallet. The judiciary must be completely independent, and they should run the police and INEC. In that case, there will be a kind of independence on the commission to act as it is. Even if you bring Donald Trump to come around the next election, there's nothing he can do. If Obama come and be the head of Nigerian INEC in the next election, he's going to fail. So these new guys you brought now, you just give him a reason for Nigerians to hate him. He's going to fail. And so my take is this, that if we either do that reform or we invite bodies, I call them the international police, which what America is doing right now. We call the international policeman. Donald Trump has proven to be a very solid international police. That because one statement he has made has set everybody running. And we must respect that. Because you see, people can misbehave if there's no law and order. Do you have law and order in Nigeria? I know it's easy to say, yes, we're living in a sovereign state. I hear you. Do you have law and order in Nigeria? I doubt it. I've not seen it. Nigeria is not, it's a lawless state as it is. You know why? The last election, we are still crying that the election was rigged. Some of the things promised to us were not followed. I can understand that. Tinubu, you have been sworn in. Now, Tinubu, look at the mass, in fact, look at the way the PDP are all decamping to APC. What is causing it? Is it because you are really doing so well, Tinubu? Now, the question I ask Nigerians is, the decamping from the PDP to the APC, is it because the APC government has done so well that the PDP governors are no more comfortable where they are, that the only place they think they're going to really do well is to change party and not to follow their manifestos. I don't understand this. So Nigerians, we're talking, oh, Donald Trump is coming to invade us, right? Maybe Tinubu is already invading us. Because if people can no more be comfortable in their political party, the question you ask yourself is why? How? What is causing all this? Like I said, is it because the president is performing so well, or because there's something on the ground that is kicking them, that is making them to be afraid? I can tell you for sure that I'm from Delta State. I don't think that Obori would have won the election of Delta State had they still remained in PDP. Why did he decamp? There's this new story of baptism, that when you cross carpet, your sins are forgiven. Maybe. Tinubu, are you a dictator? That people can no more be comfortable where they are. It's either they follow you or they are dead. That's a question for another day. But I want to talk to Americans today. I just want Americans to understand that there is massive looting of the treasury in Nigeria. This money, if it has remained in the country or for the goods of the people, these killings you see now, or the Boko Haram wouldn't have the chance to recruit as many as they are doing now. Some people are jobless. They have nothing. They're hopeless. And now, Boko Haram can actually appeal to them. See what I'm telling you? This vote is not for you. It's exactly what happened even in the Southeast. When the governors are neglecting the people, then the message of let's go away from Nigeria works very well in Biafra. Let us be clear. I know these are things that we don't want to talk about, but it's biting us. It is biting us as a people. And if we're going to be honest, now that America is interested in our issues, we don't tell Donald Trump to come and kill some Muslims or kill some Christians, but Donald Trump should make it clear that looting of the treasury is actually killing more people than the Muslim attack on Christians. This looks like holy war, but it's not. This is a war against humanity. They are committing crime against humanity. And that is how the international community should come to our aid to help us address the crime against humanity. And I'm going to prove this to some extent. Okay, Mary, you are here. Let me quickly add you to the show. Okay, no time for this. Hello, Mary. Where the noise coming from? All right.
Good morning, Daddy.
Morning, Lucas. So how come that we were trying to have some shows? You guys came in late. Anyway, I'm just going to do this quickly because I have a lot to do and I'm going to run out. So I don't have a lot of time. So like I was saying, we try to look at how treasury looting is actually costing more death than the so-called killing of Christians and Muslims and other one. You know, other people who have been with me on this show, they will agree with me that I've never agreed that there's a north and south in the country. There's no Muslim, no Christians in Nigeria. These are fake people, man. The only true division in Nigeria is the poor, is the rich and the poor. In the north, where the so-called Muslims, the Muslims are one Muslim man have everything, the other ones have nothing to eat. Where is your Islam? What kind of Muslim are you? Or what kind of Christians are you if you have it all and your fellow Christians have nothing to eat? And it's the same Muslim looting the treasury. It's the same Christian looting the treasury. And you tell me that there's a Muslim and Christian divide? Hello? Then this is not a holy war. This is a crime against humanity committed by a particular set of Nigerians. Where are they are the thieves. They loot these treasuries, and unfortunately, Donald Trump, they bring this money to America and to the United Kingdom and to other countries around the world. If you truly want to help us, first, seize all this money and return it to us. Discourage them from doing so. I don't see any reason why a sitting governor or a president or anybody will have a big house outside the country. Whereas his own people, he didn't work for it, to how much is he paid? The question is, okay, if he worked for it, he's doing business and he's able to make that money and he has paid his taxes, there's no reason why he cannot take his money outside the country. But has he done that? Some of them have houses of over $2 million, $3 million. A Nigerian fool, a villager. If you look at his parents never had a penny in his life. In their lifetime, they never made a penny. Now, all of a sudden, the fool has come up, got into office, and has looted a lot of things. He's now buying a house worth that amount of money. He belongs to jail. Those are the problem we have in the country. If that money had remained in Nigeria, this massive killing we are talking of now will not be there, because there will be no. You see, Muslims in the UK, they are not stupid. Christians in the UK are not stupid, because they don't. You see, when you are poor, when hunger is working on you, you get easily manipulated. And this thing is not even happening to Muslim alone. You see, our young girls, they are now into prostitution. The young boys are into Yahoo. These are young people who would have energy, would have been directed into positive productions for the country. We're not talking about that. All they're going to say now, oh, we are a sovereign country. And I wonder, what kind of sovereign countries are we? Defines what a sovereign country is. And the next election, we know it's going to happen, that they're going to win it anyway. Whether we vote or we don't vote, they're going to win. It is, the handwriting is on the wall. That Tinubu is going to win the next election. Tinubu, thank God that somebody bigger than you is come to talk to you now. Because if you want to make someone like Okowa to be breathing from the ass, or Oborowo to breathe from their ass, you say Tinubu is coming. Tinubu has become a semi-god. Now Donald Trump is coming, Tinubu. Start running for your life. And I'm not going to be sympathizing with you. Maybe it is time God send us a Donald Trump to deal with you. If Donald Trump, sometimes I wonder your hypocrisy. That's why we need someone like Donald Trump. I never liked Donald Trump, but this is who he is. He will say it. Maybe if he's coming to take our oil, let him even take it. I hear people talking about Nigeria have lithium, Nigeria have gold. Where is the Nigerian gold? Do you know where Nigerian gold is? Some two young people on the show. Have you heard about Nigerian gold? Where are they? Maybe I don't know. You guys are there. Have you seen the Nigerian gold? How much are you making from gold? How much is Nigeria making from lithium? You guys are jokers, man. Is it some kind of joke? This topic is going to stay on the burner for a long time. I just want to add some voice to it. But maybe, funny enough, why this topic is so timely to me is it's just the time that I set up Legal Supporters. And Legal Supporters is an organization set up to fight crime of looting, the mass looting in the country, which is the true problem we have. We need to stop it. We need to discourage them. If Donald Trump is coming to fight a holy war, we're going to say, Donald Trump, that's not the war we need. We need a war against those who are taking our money from us. And yesterday, I know my Christian sisters here were all angry at me. Even the pastors are contributing to this. Not only the government. My Nigerian people will go to church with no food to eat. The pastor will tell them to pay tithes and offering. At the end of the day, these people go home. They are still the same people. And you see the pastor having a private jet. Hello? I don't like their story. Is that the people I'm going to war for? What kind of holy war are you talking about? At the end of the day, the Christians are dying of hunger. It's not only Muslims killing them, the pastors are killing them. And in the international community, it's a genocide. They are war criminals. And that's how I'm treating them. And we need to stop it. If the West truly want to help us, what we want to do is, if you see a Nigerian or all these people from anywhere, it should be a war. The United Nations must do the that. My research is all about anyway. That if you are found with a particular amount of money and you cannot account for the money, you belong to jail. Anywhere you are in the world, it should be actionable. You come with you're spending a kind of money and you are not working. It's a call for concern. We're only going to ask you. We're not going to beat you. How did you make that money? If you can show how you made it and you paid your taxes, thanks to you, sir. Enjoy yourself. It's like the police stop you on the road. If you ask him for your papers, if you can show him the papers, all you need to do is you go. But if you're not, you belong to, they're going to take you. And that is exactly what I'm calling for. The international community, Donald Trump, we don't need to go and beat some stupid Boko Haram. Yes, they want to be dealt with at some point. Because they seem to lack the civilized code of conduct. The Boko Haram are just they are capitalizing on the weakness. Because the government is stealing anyway, it's looting anyway. So why would they do their own? I see the Boko Haram that is really doing it, or the government that is actually giving them the platform to do what they're doing. How can Tinubu explain to us that there is mass killing on a daily basis in the country and he's not been able to do anything about it? And Nigeria are trying to change the narrative. I don't understand this narrative. Oh, we don't need the international community. We don't need their help, right? Make I hear what? Make I hear what? Whereas the only uniform is even the drugs you import from them. Are you independent? Can you feed yourself? Maybe we should ask ourselves that question first. The essence of my show has been a situation where Nigerians can feed themselves. Have you been able to even address that? Is that your national campaign? Or your governor going to control bridge and you say it's a performing governor? You foolish people. I'm going to insult Nigerians today. What kind of independence do you have if you cannot feed yourself? Food on your table. You can, and you have the best land. The land you have, UK don't have it. If America had that land, if UK have the kind of fertile land Nigeria have, you know what they will do with it? Do you know what they will do with it? You could not even come home and farm. Tell me what your president is doing. President Tinubu is a very great president. What is he doing that you cannot put food on the table? He's actually importing food. I was so mad the day they told me that 10 billion has been spent on importation of food into Nigeria. And he's going to win the next election anyway. He's a performing president. Maybe he's not my president. That's not the type of person I see as a president. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? And you know, now I see a lot of very intelligent people coming out. So we need this, we need that. I hear Rufai saying this morning, hey, we've got to, if we don't care about our country, America is going to come. When they come, they're going to take the lithium. They're going to take this. Maybe, yes. Who is taking it now? Is Chinese taking it? Is Chinese taking the gold? Are you the one? Show me one Nigeria who is into gold business. Show me one. Do you know where the gold is? Do you know where the lithium is? Do you know where the oil is? It's only the oil they take away that they sell for you. Come on, you are shut up. You should be angry with your leader and say, hey, let us sit down and address this issue. And if the leaders are not listening, then let America help us seize the money from them, because we couldn't. We are helpless. As it is now, the next election is going to come. It's going to be done the same way, the same old way, and they're going to win. Whether I vote or not, whether you vote or not, they're going to win. They're not going to change it. They're going to change the result and win. And if we don't have help from America, who is going to help us now? Okay, tell me now, what Nigeria have on ground that is going to make the next election free and fair? Now, let me ask these two young ladies on the floor. They say you don't need America. What are you going to do to make the next election free and fair? Let me hear from this young lady. And maybe as they talk, Nigerians can think. We know the next election they're going to ring it. Or you don't agree? If young ladies, you agree. What is in place to stop that? Other than
I've told you before that any government that has not ruled for 8 years, 2 tenure is not going to live there.
Okay.
So now, he's going to complete his remaining 4 tenure. After his 8 years, then we'll know what's our destiny and our fate.
You see? So is Tinubu good for us? Is Tinubu made us a country? Is that the element of the country you are talking of? Is that no? I thought Nigeria said they are independent and they have a say. Why can't you have a say where your president is? Even what is so interesting is the way people are afraid to talk when it comes to Tinubu now. Tinubu is now, if you see the governors, I hear say the Bayelsa state governor is just the campo. Bayelsa is the latest now. The question you ask yourself, why are they the camp?
The camp and
almost everybody has the camp to
impeach. They wanted to impeach the deputy because
the question I'm asking is it because this president is performing so well? Is that why they are decamping? Ask yourself that question. Nigerians, ask yourself that question. Why are they the campaign? Okowa was they were after Okowa for running against Tinubu. They were after him for some money, 1.3 trillion, which the EFCC have not been able to finish the case. If he doesn't want to go to jail, what must he do? Decamp. So maybe Tinubu is using the EFCC to hunt them. I don't know. Otherwise, there is a reason why these governors are decamping. I find it difficult. May God, unless Jesus Christ said to me that decrease. No, it's because of the good performance of this president. Because I can't see it. A president that is importing food, a president that took all your money from the people and is sharing it, is couldn't set up refineries. Is that the same president you are talking about? Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I am one of the supporters of no subsidies. But I thought the money was going to be used to set up refineries. Ask me, all the money that has come from the money saved from subsidies, where are the refineries?
Our natural resources. As if we are enjoying from the natural resources. Funny people.
You know what they said to me? We should be thanking Donald Trump. You know what? The argument is that, oh, when America come, they're not going to go. They're going to take our this. What the thing they are talking about? You know how? Nigerians can open their dirty mouth to say something. Where is the lithium? You know what to be called lithium. You know what to be lithium. You know what to be lithium. They say when I get gold, where is it? Show me. I can get better thing to do today. Show me where the gold day. Should be gold there somewhere. Show me now.
But we'll get now. We will not get.
Yeah.
We get now, but you don't see gold.
Where they? The question that they ask. No, I'm a layman. How much is Nigeria making from gold? How much are you making from lithium? Go and look at your Nigerian stock exchange. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm outside the country. Maybe I know. You not make me laugh. Chinese is the one even helping us to look at what we have in our soil. The last question I ask my people, they say, in my area, we have oil. They know say Niger Delta people get oil. Do you know we couldn't train geologists to help us know in our own land. We don't know say you both don't come say oil for our land. We couldn't look at our own land to know where the oil is. Our children have gone to school. They go bring some stupid polytechnic to the area. They forgot that the people we need, number one now, to be geologists who will help us to look at. Because God has given us something on our soil. Maybe the last time I brought what a guy said in America about black people. Oh, now with the verse, how he dare say that? How he dare say that? Hello? Is it not right now? That there's diamond between our feet. With the match and the go. We're primitive. Where's the gold? Show me. That they say you have gold. Where is it? Nigerians, maybe I'm too stupid. Show me where the Nigerian gold is.
Our silver. Gold and silver.
Where are they? You see, we are too rich to be poor, my people. You know what is so funny? This is the hypocrisy of the West. That's why I want to talk to Donald Trump in his own way. Donald Trump, you know, say Nigerians, they carry our money, they come there. Make us speak good English, so go hear me. It is not new that Nigeria, those in power, are looting our treasury and they are bringing the money to the West. We just had a few days, not even up to 3 weeks now, when they discovered that Wike had a house that is worth £1 million in the United States. The other former governor of Anambra State have a house in Washington. Up to 1 point something, that one should be up to $2 million. What of a house? We are counting the few. We are counting the few. Wait, in Nigeria, a former governor or a sitting governor will have a private jet. How much do they pay governor when they buy private jet? How much is their salary? How come they can buy a private jet? And you guys will see all this. You keep quiet. It's Donald Trump that's your problem, right? Oh, make her hear. Una be sovereign nation. Donald Trump is coming to what? To come and take that from you or what? You funny people. No, you know why I say Donald Trump? This is not a civil war. This is not a holy war. This is the sad part of it. This has been the problem in my life. We don't have, we do not have a holy war. We don't need holy war because that Islam and Christian has actually helped to combat crime morally. In the mental being of a Nigerian, Islam and Muslim have done well for us. It has put us into a state where we behave not because of the law, but because we believe in God. Let me explain this. Nigerians are good people, not because we believe because of the law, but because we believe in God. A Nigerian man will be say, I will not do this because God is looking, God is watching. Muslim man will not do something because of God. But in the UK, we don't know that one. We do things because of the law. The only reason I obey the law here is if I don't obey the law is going to catch up with me and I'm going to end up in prison. That's not the case in Nigeria, because in Nigeria, you're only going to give the policeman some money or give the judge some money and you are through to go. That is not our problem. I don't know. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not God. So I'm going to be silent. But is that how you run a society? A society where people behave themselves because of their belief in God. Because in the process, when you have that kind of society, then there is a chance for them to be maneuvered. Because they now believe in the God. The people who are now leading them in that department is now actually more powerful than the government. Let me explain this. Do you know when they want to, if you go and see your governor now, I saw the governor of Delta State, his papa, now the owner of Winners. Because in us right now, we believe that God is saving us. In fact, God have more role to play in our life than the government. But this is the sad part. God has given the job of a beautiful, prosperous society to the government, not him. God is not going to come down and build our roads. It's not God that is building China. The Chinese government has taken on the challenge, has taken on the inspiration of what God has done to build their society. Our government is not doing so. Your government could not provide food on the table. You are not worried about that, my people. What you really want to see is let's go to church. And the sad part of it, like I said yesterday, I know they're not going to agree with me. These two young ladies, they go to church every Sunday. The same pastors actually now taking more money from them. Pastors are now doing exactly what the government is doing. They are looting. No, the reason they say, just in case you miss the news, I'm a lawyer. You are not. The only people that don't pay taxes are charity. They even give them money to do what they do. So as a church, you are established as a charity, meaning you don't pay taxes. However, the money in charity do not belong to anybody. It belongs to the people, and it's for a cause. The question I ask is, are the churches exactly that way? Because the churches don't pay taxes, fine. What about the money the churches are making? Are they used for the people, or it is owned by the owner of the church? No, let me talk. We are in trouble. I don't understand where we are. And it is so sad that Donald Trump is now capitalizing on that. That Donald Trump is now the best Christian in the world to come and fight for us as a Christian. Hello, come on. Donald Trump, leave that one, I beg. It's not about Christians and Muslims. We are hungry. And it's our people looting the money. And some of this money are in your land. Oh, God, help us bring it back. And if you want to help us, anybody that want to help us is the person that help us to have a free and fair elections. Let me repeat. Anybody that help Nigeria today is somebody that help us to have a free and fair election. With a free and fair election, you know what will happen? Our leaders will be accountable to us. They will know if they don't do well, we're going to vote them out. Tinubu don't care. Tinubu is going to be re-elected. Tinubu is going to be re-elected. Not because of, maybe because he has worked very hard. I don't see that. But I do know, like Duka said, Tinubu is going to be re-elected. Whatever is going to be re-elected. Whether they have performed, whether they have not performed, they will be what? Re-elected. And now, why would they bother? Would they not please those who will re-elect them? Because they are not the only people playing the game. There are people with them who are now making them go back. It's not those people they're going to feed with the money. If their re-election is depending on us, they will work with us. Now, it's only those people that will make Tinubu to come back that is Tinubu's problem. Like you saw, we said it on this show before, you will elect somebody into an office, even 1 year in office, he's already thinking of the next election. He's only planning for the next election. He's not governing. What kind of country is this? This is not our problem as a people. No. Donald Trump is coming. It's coming to take the land. And I'm so excited that it's going to take over Nigeria. Okay. Now we are an independent nation. Hallelujah. The question is, one, independent nations feed themselves. We couldn't feed ourselves. Independent nations solve. The primary aim of government is to protect lives and property. Let me repeat that. The primary aim of government, the primary job of government is protections of life and properties. Is your Nigerian government protecting your life and property? Look at Nigerian government, they protect you now.
Every man with ticket to. If you like to protect yourself, for the Nigerian government.
It's not funny. In the UK, if you try me, I will just put 999. They will be here in a second. In a second, if I have problem here now and I die 999, in fact, this number I used to die them is what they're going to use to trace me. If I thought something happened to me, they will be at my door now. And you know why? Because the society is designed to work. I know the police in Nigeria are not well paid, but how is the government going to pay you if you loot all the money, if you start collecting money from people every day? We're robbing ourselves so much that, and nobody is winning, no. The government is not winning, the police is not winning, the Nigerians are not winning. We are punishing ourselves. We need to sit down and ask ourselves, how do we run a successful society? That is number one key. We seem to lack civilization. And we want to practice democracy. The question is, what kind of democracy are you practicing if you already know that Tinubu is going to win? And they feel sorry for Peter Obi when Asian. You're not going to win an election in Nigeria because you are smart or because you are doing the right thing. You're going to win because you're able to appeal to the gurus. And they know how to play the game. If I want to offend Dukas now, I know what to do. Because in Dukas, something has been sold in this young lady.
Do you think anybody can win an election without rigging it?
Yes, that's the prayer we are praying, my daughter. That's why we need this man. See this man. The only person that can make us have election today without rigging it. It's not me. It's him, this man. Let him come as the war policeman. Listen, it's not invasion. We don't need Donald Trump to come into Nigeria. But as the only one word he has said, don't play with America. Like I said, if America make that statement even about England, we'll be panicking. I'm telling you the truth. That's what we call superpower. You go call carry Tinubu from that place, you go carry him like fly. That is the kind of leader, you see, because we are barbaric. You know the word, when I use the word barbaric, we lack the civilized code of conduct. Maybe we need our old-fashioned approach to make this Tinubu them sit up. Now, the cast now ask you, why are the governor of the campaign? Is it because Tinubu is doing very well?
I never know the reason why they are decamping. No.
Good. So you don't ask yourself.
It's not making me look like I see Nigeria will operate a one-party system. So now I'm now asking, now the only opposition we used to have is APC and PDP. Now remember is the campus of APC now. Who is the opposition we are going to have now?
We don't have opposition. Once in a while, even Atiko said don't shield because they don't take Atiko say if you don't take time. That's why Atiko they find they go do ADC. You know, say that one self not go be come on, maybe better person take over. You see, so we have a problem. We have a problem. We need to deal with this set of people who have hijacked the nation. The problem is not the Muslims, so the problem is not the Christians. It's the people who have hijacked Nigeria. Nigeria is their property. The last time young people came out on the street to protest, now gone and they shoot at them. Gone. Now the same people they talk, say, America will come kill you. So I hear they know your own president, your own government not shoot at you. Do they look back when they were directing the military to shoot at sight? Your own citizens, your own children. Two people came out and say enough is enough. Your own children, they talk to you. You say enough is enough. You want to shoot them, Nabi? Now who get power pass you don't come? See the two of them. I mean, we could leave these two Baba men, they tell us. I don't let them take over the screen. The people will not consign us now. This is now you and pet when he pass you. Why you call the why you not open mouth say enough is enough? Tell America enough is enough. Open mouth, fire. Tell Donald Trump enough is enough. You know, tip or sweet. You understand? Tell Donald Trump enough is enough. Then you can't do that. Tell him, shut for him. Nonsense. The question I ask: a country can never be independent. That's not the question, it's a statement. If you cannot feed yourself. The only thing that will make America to listen to you, other than telling you to shut up, is if you have a lot of money and you're going to share with them. If America will come and help us, and they now take some of our natural resources, what is actually bad in it? The natural resources, we don't even know where they are. Now Chinese, they can't do it now. The Chinese are the one actually mining the nation. Like I asked, how many Nigerians are miners? Yeah, we have lithium. Do you know where lithium is? Do you know? Oh, we have gold. I asked Dokas, where is the gold? And I'm asking Nigerians, where is the gold? Where are the gold? Where are the lithium? I came on the show the other day and I was counting the mineral deposit in the nation. It is not only what you just mentioned now. If America come, they will know what to even do with Shako. That is wasting in Enugu. There is no reason why a state like Delta State cannot actually set up a refinery. Who are we? You know what is so sad, Lucas? We don't have food though. What we will put for mouth? We don't get food. Now America to make you not get food. What did America say? They're going to cut off all aids to Nigeria. They're going to cut it off, meaning they are actually supporting us. Do you hear that, my daughter? They still release help to Nigeria. Do you know where that money is going? You can't stop now. The aid when America said they cut off. You know where they go?
No.
Now we know that we'll be independent nation. An independent nation that depends on aid. Wait till the cast. You say the man don't get right to talk to you, but if they give you food. If they give you food, you go take. He said, no, he comes. I see Asari Dokubo misbehave. You notice that if Asari, I beg, go sit down for where you did, bro. You be my man. Stay cool, my brother. This is not a forum for jokers. Donald Trump is as he can be as primitive as you want. Donald Trump will not follow the law completely. He will come carry you. As that man get the power, so he's not afraid to use it. It's not like the typical Democrat that you see, this is what Obama did for us. You know, during the not that I supported what Buhari did. Now this the Tinubu and the Buhari now they gang up with Obama they were able to serve Goodluck Jonathan government as a failure to Obama. Obama was strictly, then I was American president too. He was against Goodluck coming back. That was the only miracle. Goodluck know he has no support from anywhere. If he misbehave, they'll carry out. Today, Donald Trump, we want to be in that position. If Tinubu win the next election, free and fair, so be it. But if he attempt during the election, pick him. We cannot do it. Who in Nigeria is going to do it? Wait. Make a talk now. Douglas, we said we don't want America. If Tinubu win the next election, who will answer?
Nobody.
Is that what we want? Donald Trump will ask you. In fact, now it don't reach where we go. Let me tell you this. It don't reach where we go. It is like Africa is coming to a stage where we say no, we want to be independent, we want to do our own thing. That is where I belong, because I belong to the United States of Africa. If you have watched my show, you know I'm an African. But in this dispensation, where the African leaders are actually looting our treasuries, making people to die in numbers from famine, is unacceptable. You are a war criminal and you will be treated so. And the only way you can continue to do what you're doing is when you rig election and continue to stay in office. Otherwise, the people will vote you out. So the only weapon we need, the only correction, the most important correction we need in Nigeria right now is free and fair election. Donald Trump, you don't need to do anything for us. Make sure the next election is free and fair. Let the people vote count. Is that too hard to ask? Is that too much to ask for? I'm talking to the man here on our platform here. His spirit is with us. What we need is a free and fair election. That will translate to everything. Like I said, somebody that votes you is you will be talking to. If look at what's happening in Delta State. I don't want to talk about it now, but I put Delta State as a case. Bros, not vexed. You know, say I'll be from Delta State, so I will talk. Now, of course, with me talk, but I'll say this. If you want to get anything from Oboriwori today, you know you talk to the cars not sleep. It's not magic that if you want Oboriwori to do anything, you go and talk to Okowa. Those in Delta State, they know what I'm saying. If you want to get anything from Okowa now, like from Oboriwori now, go meet Okowa. If Okowa tell Oboriwori do this, he must do it. And it is reasonable. The reason being, Okowa supported him, helped him to win the election. So Oboriwori will be loyal to him. Without Okowa, he wouldn't have won. But now imagine a situation where Oboriwori won because of the people. You don't need to talk to Oboriwori. Will be so independent right now, not waiting for what Okowa say. He will listen at what is good for us. What we're looking for is a situation where the man there is there because he got our vote, and nobody is going to touch him because we are behind him, and then he's going to work for us. There will be no miracle. If you like to look for God to come solve this one, God ain't going to do it. In other words, I'm going to say this because I have a lot I'm doing on this area. You know, funny, the thing is, you know why this topic is so touchy? If I tell people, they don't understand. It comes at the time when I set up legal supporters to fight crime against humanity. And my crime against humanity, not the people that are in war, are people who are making people to starve. You see, if you steal people money, the money when everybody's supposed to you, only you can carry out. You cause debt on this people. Because they can't do anything with that money. Exactly what we have in Nigeria. So that is one of the things I'm trying to fight. And on the academic cycle, I am telling the Geneva Convention that at that time when they recognize war criminals as those when they carry guns shoot people. No, war criminals now, genocide is more than that now. Genocide is now a case where you cause people to die needlessly. And when you take their money away and they have no food to eat, you've caused death and you are a war criminal. What I'm saying is a little bit not confusing to those who don't understand what I'm saying. But on the international stage, they know what I'm saying. And that is my argument. I am something I'm presenting in the world stage. I'm not doing it in Nigeria. That when you cause people famine, if your action or inaction cause people to starve and die, you have committed genocide and you will be treated as a war criminal. And you will be tried at the international criminal court. So this is no joke. That's where you're going. So if what I want to say is this: if a governor takes the money that is meant for the people to farm, he puts it in his pocket, and maybe he carry him and his children, and he went to America, go and use the money to buy a house, and he's living there. You know, what has that man done? He has caused death for his people, and he is a criminal. He's caused genocide. You see, you don't need to shoot somebody with gun to kill the person. The last time I said, if I want to kill you, either I shoot you with gun or I use the camera to finish your career. Either way, you're going to die. The same way I'm saying now that if you don't need to shoot somebody with gun, put him in hunger. Hunger will kill him faster. He's going to die slowly, but die not die. Until we understand that not only those that pull the trigger are actually killing us. Nigerians, I'm saying to you people today, you don't need to pull the trigger to commit genocide. When you cause a particular set of people or one person to die from starvation or hunger, and this your action may not be directly or indirectly. By your action and inaction, you are a war criminal. I thought I can finish. Those that understand where I'm coming from, they will see what I have come to present. And this argument, I'm going to, because this is in line with what I'm doing at the moment. Today, I'm going to release a big book. Funny enough, I was in a place yesterday where I had to do a literature review on what the academia have said about this issue. That who are those who are actually war criminals? Should we restrict war criminals to those who pull the trigger to kill people? What about those who cause people to die by their action and inaction? Are they not war criminal? Let me now ask you that question before we end. Mona, try to listen to me first. How do you kill somebody? How?
Physical death or which one?
Yes, physical death.
There are many ways.
Good. Many ways.
God.
So
You can use gun to kill somebody physically. You can use knife. You can strangle the person with rope. And there are many ways to kill people. You can use poison.
Good. But let me ask you, Gloria, Educas, and Mary, what about if you stab the person to death? Would the person die?
Person will die.
Sure, the person will die.
So I say you can use knife.
Exactly. You don't even need to use weapon now. You don't need to use weapon. You don't need to use poison. Suppose you keep the person in stab. If you stab the person will eventually die. At the end, you kill the person anyway. So it's not only those that pull the trigger that actually can kill. The government is killing us. I'm saying that the government of Nigeria is killing us, not by pulling the trigger directly on us, but by starving us. More people have died from hunger in Nigeria than bullets. And when I talk about hunger, people don't understand what I mean by hunger. Let me interpret hunger. The hospital that's supposed to treat people, if the money that's supposed to be used for that hospital, you have carried it abroad with your children, or you bury it in your bedroom. Now the hospital cannot treat people. People are dying. And you know who caused the death of those people? No. Let's understand this. If the hospital, Nigeria is supposed to have good hospital, the money is there for us to treat ourselves. If the money is not used there and the money is now in the hands of one man, now we are dying because we don't have a good hospital. Who kill us?
na the one man
The
wey carry
government.
the money now, the
Now that
government.
man when he hide the money, my daughter, God bless you. Let me put
Okay.
it another way.
I didn't hear you
They
well.
give you money to construct a good road. Eh? The road there, you do am, you keep the whole money. And now pothole don't enter. In the night, people they fall, but for that place, they die. Who kill the people? So
I
when
don't
I say
collect money to
by
construct
our
it.
action and inaction, you are committing a crime. If we are committing genocide, it's a big word. Let me tell you another one that is really sad. And I know you guys, it's going to take time to be able to drag this one in. But this is one I've been talking about in the show. If the money, when they're supposed to invest for agriculture, for project that will bring more food and continue to sustain itself, you carry and take and put for one bridge, over budgeted bridge, you are what? You are committing genocide. Because at the end of the day, the people cannot feed themselves. The money that's supposed to be used for the right thing, you've used it wrongly. Even by your action, your ignorance, you have committed genocide and you will not be free. That will end my case. I'm going to have a lot of time, so I'm going to try and end now so that I can run to where I'm going. I'm going to say this to Nigerians. As we cry to Donald Trump, as we get angry with Donald Trump, we get so emotional with him. I want to make something abundantly clear that we're not going to get away with it. We're not going to be free until we choose to be free. And the only way to be free is to only one place to marry. I didn't say anything else. Our disease is not something you're going to cure once. But this disease will be cured by only one thing: free and fair election.
Election.
Yes, we don't want to be going to Okowa to be able to have access to the governor. We don't want that. Let the governor be free. Let him get the vote of the people. Let him go there and then work for the people. You see, if that, you know why this thing would have been so good if we had Peter Obi. Peter Obi had the support of the young people. Peter was going to work for the people. No other way. We see good thing with the misbehave. It's not as if God is not answering our prayers. So God answers our prayers every second. But only God knows the change things. So as you did then, now you be woman. You don't pray to God. Now God won't open your leg for your husband. Now God say make you choose this man. Look at here. Come call God. God will come make God come back. God has given us. You see, Pastor Chris preached something that I like. You know, I like Pastor Chris to some extent very well. Pastor Chris said, you compare the kingdom of God and yourself to a landlord and a tenant. God has rented this body to you. You are the tenant of this body, but the body belongs to God. But right now, you are the tenant, you are the present occupier of this body. Now, if you dare your house, maybe your room where you rent, your flat, can the landlord come in and just say, open the door? Even when you're the bath, open the door. This and that. Can he do that?
Not possible.
Good. He needs your permission to get into that house.
Yeah.
I was given an instance where they say, if you go marry, and then they deal with you finish. Once they say they don't count the woman for you, they don't give you finish. You don't become your wife. For the family itself to even ask you, say to say they want to see their daughter, they will say, can your wife stay with us for some time? They will not be asking from you because officially she has been handed to you as your wife. Because they turn around, now so they go hand over you to one guy one day. So that day you'll be accountable. Even your family will take permission. That's how it is. But what is still important is that's how God works with us. God has given us this earth. He has given us Nigeria. He's not going to come and impose anything on us. For God to come in, they knock every day. If you open door for God, he will come in. If you not open door, what did God do? He will leave you alone. But he's always knocking. He's always knocking. The Lord is knocking. I can see what we see today as Donald Trump is knocking on the door to come and help us to do one thing. And I support his coming to help. Okay, it's not going to come and help for free. We're ready to pay. Because nobody does anything. No, you don't do anything for free. The question is, if Donald Trump is not taking it, the Chinese not taking it, are the Chinese people not taking it? Do you know where the gold is? Do you know where the lithium is? After my mother, I know when I know where they are. America, yeah, what? Africa, they can't take this. Do you know where it is? The whole land, when the data to you don't feel farm. Now, when Chinese go come farm, now that time you go say, I say will be on money level. I don't talk many times. Make I end my show here. Listen, young ladies, I know you got a lot of time. It's 1 hour into this broadcast. You now get into this place and you can do whatever you have to do now. The challenge we had was that we'll talk about it when I end the show. Anyway, people, thank you very much for joining me. I just felt that you come and add more voice to what is going on in the country at the moment. The debate is going to be on, and people like us, if we don't add our voice, then we're committing a crime against humanity. This is exactly what I want to say. Maybe that's what I'll talk about tomorrow. If you do not say your own, and you allow the trouble, the disease to go on, you are also killing people. May I talk again? If you know the truth, and you are not saying it, and the truth is what we need to save the people, then you are already killing people. You said we'll go to prison. Maybe not people will put you for prison, and God will come put you for that prison. Because that one was passed. But that means you go to prison on earth than to go to prison in heaven. Because God has given you power to say when things are right. He gave you the knowledge to say this is wrong, this is right. And they talk to the cats every day. The cats go bend the truth. They go bend the truth. But if you know, say pastors, they do wrong thing, you can't support them. You know, say now only one person will judge you now go. I not swear for anybody this month. Those of now when you watch me today, if now no so now pastor they do evil thing, you said no they talk, and that thing they continue to they do bad thing. Like that one when go heaven, go talk to God, come down. You don't say somebody go heaven, go talk to God. He said, may God they speak. For this Nigeria, we get problem. And we not talk. What stop us from talking? Did we agree? Yes. Maybe we believe and say you really talk to God. Like I said now. All of nowadays, so all of you Nigerians know Tinubu will win the next election. By crook or by means. Is that what you want? You're not going to talk. You are contributing to the death of Nigerians. You know, if Boko Haram, you know better past Boko Haram. What I talk go too harsh. I'm saying that if you see that something that is wrong and you don't say it, you are Boko Haram. Maybe Boko Haram is even more sincere. At least Boko Haram is doing something about it. What about you? That's why I'm going to end the show. My name is Daddy Priest. I don't have a lot of time. Let me quickly end the show here. I know a lot of my guests will do the rest when I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
SRTV Laundry, bringing cleanliness to your fingertips. Laundry is so good, it will make you jump for joy. From stains to sparkle, we do it all. Let us do the dirty work for you. Quick, clean and convenient. SRTV Laundry is a place where stains come to surrender. Modern and convenient. Laundry that fits your busy life. Delivering freshness, one load at a time. Wear dirty clothes, find your shine. Experience laundry excellence like never before. For more details, contact the number on the screen.